Good afternoon everyone, welcome to this video on learning approaches on language for language teaching and material design. Whether you're a teacher or educator on training, understanding these approaches help you to create engaging materials and enhance overall outcomes. So today we'll explore 6 key approaches on language teaching and their real-world applications. So let's begin. So our first approach is communicative approach, and this approach is mainly focused on real-life interaction rather than just memorization. Instead of drilling grammar rules, students may practice through conversation, debates, or role plays. For example, a teacher can organize a market day where students can act as sellers and buyers using English vocabularies and English language in a natural context. This kind of role plays can build both confidence and fluency in students' speech. Our second approach is learner-centered approach, and this approach mainly tailors to the students' needs, their interests, and learning styles. Instead of boring lectures, students actively participate in shaping their learning experience. For example, if a learner loves listening to music, he or she can use lyrics of song to analyze and understand grammar structures, for example. This approach helps them to make learning more personal and effective. Third approach is integrative approach, and this approach combines 4 skills in just one lesson: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. For example, student reading a short story, discussing it with group mates, and then writing his or her own story. This not only improve comprehension but also enhances creativity and communication between group mates. Our next approach is competency-based approach, and this approach prioritizes practical skills over theoretical knowledge. For example, instead of traditional tests, students can perform their ability to perform specific tasks. For example, in a business English course, students might write a professional email letter or give a presentation about it, and proving they can use language in real-life situations. The next approach is task-based approach, and this approach engages students in meaningful and goal-oriented activities. Instead of isolated grammar rules, students can complete practical tasks like, for example, planning a trip or creating a restaurant's menu or solving a mystery, for example. And this kind of activities can help students to use English language in authentic situations and increase teamwork. Our last approach is called content and language integrated learning. This approach mainly integrates subject learning with language acquisition. For example, a history lesson that conducted in English helps students to improve their language skills while learning historical facts. For example, teacher can conduct one sim. For example, the American War, for example, and using specific English vocabulary, students can improve their English as well as learning historical facts. So, in short, learning and incorporating these approaches help educators to create most engaging, most meaningful, and student-friendly lessons. So, which approach did you find most effective? Let us know. Thank you for your attention. Happy teaching. Bye.